Number 2. You can't name your pig Napoleon. Ish guys, it's your boy Roman here again with another video. And as you know by now, my channel stands for language, travel and culture. And today it is a cultural video focusing on France. So we'll be looking at some French laws which are outdated, weird, funny, and really and truly, I think irrelevant nowadays. So, number 1 on our list is, snails must have their own ticket on French trains. What the hell? What the hell? Snails on a train. While it sounds like the French remake of the infamous movie starring Samuel L. Jackson, which movie is that?
You clearly got the skills to pay the bills. If snails had to pay bills, that is.
It turns out it's just a reminder that animals weighing less than 5 kilos must travel with their own ticket. That includes the French favorite breakfast treat as a nun. Okay. Okay, that is ridiculous. So what if I have a pet fly? Number 2. You can't name your pig Napoleon.
Who else is guilty? Stand up and confess!
It turns out Napoleon wasn't in fact ridiculously short. He sure acted like he had a complex. It was illegal to make fun of him.
Stop laughing at me!
Specifically to name your pig after him. The weird 19th century law is still in effect today in France. Number 3 on our list is, don't kiss in a French train station. I'm pretty sure if this law was still in effect, almost 50, 60, 70, 80% of the French population would be in prison. Because I've seen a lot of persons kissing at the gare. So the SNCF, that's the French railway system, train system, got tired of the delays caused by couples kissing. Delays? Okay. Farewells on platforms. Okay. Thus was born this weird French law that prohibits making out once the train has pulled up to the station. No worries, you probably won't get arrested or even scolded for Frenching your goodbyes in Gare du Nord. However, you may get distracted that you'll miss your train. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I wasn't asked who came up with these laws, but then I just read it. Next one, number 4. Women who want to dress like a man must first ask the police. Well, not in the 21st century. Clearly not today. French women are known for their feminine fashion sense. But it's not due to this outdated law, from the 19th century. It's never been taken out of the law books. Officially, if you'd like to wear a pantsuit, you must get authorization from the nearest precinct, as well as a medical certificate. I'll stop there, that is interesting. Number 5, you must listen to French music. What the hell? How can this even be a law? That's dumb. As a last-ditch attempt to put the brakes on America's cultural imperialism, the French passed a law in 1994 that insists that 40% of music played on French radio stations must be French artists. I have heard something like this before. When I was learning French for the first time, I think I heard about this. Oh, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Wow, amazing. Pretty cool. But I think in any case, even without the law, you would have still had majority French music, or at least 40%. I think. Alright, number 6. Don't let the kids have ketchup. What the hell? Like, so no McDonald's, no ketchup on your pizza. No wait, is it ketchup? Yeah, it is. Tomato sauce. Ketchup. Don't let the kids have ketchup. Okay. Since 2011, a law forbids school cafeterias from serving ketchup. This strange law is apparently the result of a crusade by Christopher Herbert, president of the Association Nationale des Directeurs de la Restauration Municipale. Okay. We're not sure what the guy really holds against ketchup.
My name's and I'm scared of tomato ketchup.
Whose ingredients, tomatoes, vinegar, sugar, are not even unhealthy except maybe for yet another anti-American sentiment. That is strange. Number 7. You have to say bonjour. No, you don't. While it's just a local ordinance, The weird law from a small town in the north of France merits its place here. North, I guess it's my region, I don't know. After an angry local resident forgot his manners with a civil servant in 2011, the local council of Les Raoul, I don't know, decided to adopt the decree. It states you would promptly and unceremoniously get thrown out of the town hall if you don't use the proper civilities such as hello and thank you. You know, I agree with this. You should have manners, but it's just for the town hall. What a pity. But this region is pretty nice. Anyways, number 8. You can write a check on toilet paper. That's not true. I don't know. Okay, your banker probably won't take it, but your check doesn't need to come out of your checkbooks. French financial law states that you can write it on literally any blank piece of paper of your choosing, as long as it contains all the relevant information. Well, y'all see me in the toilet writing a check. Okay, that's funny. Okay. Number 9, you can divorce your husband if he watches too much football. That is absolutely not true. It's not that strange of a law as it appears at first glance, as you can divorce your partner on grounds of infidelity. There's also such a thing as intellectual infidelity. Well, if someone is ignoring you, sure, you don't have to divorce the person, talk to the person doesn't want to listen, then fine, move on. Say you are not for me, we're not compatible anymore. Anyways, let's go on, move on. If your spouse spends way too much hours watching games on the tube and hurling insults of the PSG for OL, I don't know what OL is, depending on where you live, you can call it quits. Interesting. Number 10 and last. You can't get drunk at work unless it's on wine. Well, clearly you can't get drunk at work in general, but wine. Okay, interesting. The funny law is just so French, obviously. Wine. Yeah, obviously. Okay, obviously you can't drink at work. Well, yes you can. As long as it's wine, beer, cider, or hydromel. Of course you can't get plastered, but if you are celebrating Jean's retirement, Jean's retirement, you can do so responsibly as long as you are not doing tequila shots on the desk. Okay? Alright guys, so that ends the list of some weird, outdated, funny French laws. What do you guys think, and which of the laws was the weirdest to you? And if you're from a country that's not France, what are some weird laws that are there? Simply leave them in the comments down below. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed, hit that subscription button hit that subscription button, yes, and tap the notification bell, selecting all notifications so you may be notified when I make an upload. And see you next time. Oh yeah, don't forget I publish on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Ciao, ciao.
Head in the game. My name is Turbo. I just wanted to go a little faster.